Oh, y'all, it is hot out here. Let me see which way I want to go. I'm gonna go this way. Let's see, can we go out over here? Nope, not that way. Let me move, y'all. Hey, love. Miss LB, how you doing? Let me sit y'all right here. Y'all probably like, why this girl keep coming on here and had his camera flipped on the road? I just be hopping on trying to get my watch hours up. So this the same thing I did on Facebook when I was trying to get monetized. I just went live just because. So I'm doing the same thing over here and trying to be consistent. My cousin had called me. Well, she's like my aunt. Y'all probably seen her if y'all follow me on Facebook. But she had called me to go pick up her medicine from the pharmacy. And she was like, I hate to bother you, but y'all, like, I'm like very, very big on family. You can tell that from my platform, because I always express it and show it. And like, I'm just that person. When my family need me, I'm coming. Especially, not everybody now. I gotta make sure I put that in there. Not everybody, you know. Cause you know you got some family members that can be a trip. So not everybody, but the ones that I know they'll do the same for me, then I'll drop what I'm doing, you know, like, and do the same for them. So hey Char, hey Teresa. So that's what I'm doing, out and about to go get my babies from school after I do this. But I told her, I was like, girl, you are not bothering me. Like, I do not mind. I promise you I don't mind. And especially because, like, it's right here. But I get it, too, because I'm one of those type of people, like how she is. I'm one of them type of people. Are y'all like that? Like, you just don't want to be a bother to somebody. You don't want to worry people. The only people I don't care about asking for stuff, and I don't even like to ask them, but the only people I don't care about asking for stuff is my sister, my boyfriend, and my mama. I know I worry the hell out of my man. Child, I know I get on his nerves. Yeah, but he get on mine too, so that's okay. But yeah, if it's not them, then I don't like asking. I don't like asking people to do stuff for me. So I get it. Miss LB said, yes, that's how I am. Yeah. So that's why, I kept like reassuring her that it's okay. I don't mind. But like I said, I get it. That's how we are. Especially when you like very independent. That was like, when I first started dating my boyfriend, y'all, that was like I wouldn't say an issue, but if we like went back and forth about something, that's what it was. Because like of me being so independent and not depending on people, like he just kept telling me, like, I promise you I come in peace. Like he had to keep reassuring me of that like he meant well. Because I don't like, because I'm so independent, I'm not gonna say now, because I have changed a lot. Like I've grown to allow him to be a man, and provide. But in the beginning, like I did stuff for myself because that's what I'm used to. Like as far as my cars, like the maintenance on my cars, I would just take them to the shop, and when I got with him, it was like, oh, I'm gonna take care of that for you. I'm gonna do that. Like just stuff that a man is supposed to do. But I was like, oh no, I got it, I'll do it. Like before we even moved in the same home together, like he was paying my bills at my house, and we both worked at UPS. Like that's where we met at, and he would be paying my bills, and I'm like, I would call, you know, like to pay my water bill. They like, oh, it was already paid. Like he was sneaking and paying my bills because I would always have them pinned up on my refrigerator. So I'm just very, very, very dependent. I don't like depending on people and them being able to snatch things away from me, you know, and basically like hinder me or cripple me. Like, oh, I'm taking this away from you now. So I feel like that's why I'm like that. Because, and I try to teach my kids the same thing or whatever, you know, like when you out here hustling and grinding and paving the way for you, you know, and your family, you don't have to worry about nobody taking it from you or saying, oh, you can't have this now, or I'm not, you know, I'm not giving this to you or whatever. I just don't, my man is a plus, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I don't depend on him, and he is a good man. And let me use my words correctly. I do depend on him, but to a certain extent. Let me say that. Because y'all know some women are like, when they have a good man or whatever, they feel like they don't have to work. I guess is how I'm trying to like break that down when I say I don't depend on him. Like, although he's a good man, I still get out here and I still hustle, I still grind, I still work like every single day. I'm never gonna feel like, oh, I know I'm good, you know. And my man worked hard. If y'all been following my page, like he worked hard as hell. He a good, hard working, providing man. He do not play about his coins, and he don't play about his time either. He like one of them straight to the point type of dudes. Like, he ain't trying to waste no time. That's just him. He really has like that mentality, and he from New York. So y'all know New Yorkers, they hustlers or whatever. Like, he was like, in New York, it's like a every man for themselves type of, you know, thing. So they just different. Hey, Danetta. Teresa said, I don't like asking people for nothing. I like to get it on my own. Yeah, that's how I am too. That's why I said I don't want to say I don't depend on him, but I don't want that to be like all I'm doing or whatever. Because like I said, you do have some women out here like where they have a good man, and because they have a good man, they just feel like, you know, oh, my man gonna do it. I don't have to do it. I don't have to work anymore and stuff like that. Child, I would never. I don't care how much he got me. I gotta have me too. Like, I would never. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. Hello. Hey. I'm good. How are you? Okay, I'm coming. But can you cancel hers? Yeah, because I actually was gonna get it, but I don't know how she does it. Like, if I can get the massage when I come out of the wrap or not, or if I could get it before, or I don't know how it works. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, because he's going out of town. So he's gonna reschedule for her. Who's doing it? Is it the lady that normally does it? Oh, okay. Well, let me think about it and then I'll call you back. But I would love to support her. Yeah, just let me see. What is my total if I do all three of them? Gotcha. Yeah, I just okay, yeah, and I don't know if I have time for a facial because I have to leave. I have to be gone like by 1:30 to get my baby from school at 2:30. Yeah, so but I would love to support her. So what days is she there? Okay, so maybe I'll come see her next Tuesday. I put it on my calendar. Okay. All right, thank you. See you tomorrow. And it's at 12, right? Okay. All right, thank you. Okay. Bye. Sorry, y'all. It was my massage therapist. I did Teresa, they took it down. I posted it. I put the video up and then YouTube gave me a warning. So so I got in trouble for posting that. And I was like, I see people posting fights on here all the time. Like, I couldn't believe they did that, but they did. They was like, the next time you will get a strike. And I was like, oh, okay. But yep, I did post it. I put it up on I didn't do Facebook because I already got a warning over there for some other mess I posted, like I told y'all yesterday. So I didn't do Facebook, but I did post it on here. I posted it as a short and a video, and they removed both of them. And I just said, oh, okay, let me not do that again. Okay, y'all, let me see. Go right here. Yep. Who calling? Oh, for my appointment. Look at my baby asking, do she got to get on the bus? Oh.
Yeah, we say like your
Hey.
Honda.
Oh, thank you. This my daughter car. I got it for her. Yeah, she want a Mercedes.
Good Lord, this is high enough right here. Thank you, Andrea.
You're welcome, honey. I'm finna go get Jayla from school.
Okay,
Let me tell her.
Jayla B, I said, hey.
I will.
Thanks so much for fooling with me.
You all right? I told you you is not worrying me, honey. All right, love you. Let me see. Let me tell my baby I'm coming. I guess she was sitting in the door, y'all. I was getting ready to get out and go take it in there to her. But I waiting on me because she walked right out. I didn't want to show her apartment and her address and stuff, so that's why I had bagged in. Let me see what y'all said. My mom raised 3 of us girls and worked and to get our own, and whatever our man give us is extra. Yeah, that's right. Oh wow, YouTube on some new ish. That's what I said. I was telling Cliff, I told him when they did that, hey Christy, I was like, babe, they like when I tell you they sent that message immediately, like as soon as I posted it, they sent me the message like right afterwards. And he was like, I can't believe they did that with people always posting fights and stuff like that. But yeah, they did. They really did. it shocked me too, because I was like, dang, I wanted y'all to see it, you know, just so I could, you know, like see everybody's thoughts on it or whatever. I had talked to my sister this morning, and what was my sister saying? I forgot what she was saying. I forgot if she said the teacher or the little girl. But I was like, girl, they both was wrong in my eyes. They really were. The teacher was wrong and the child was wrong. That child was being disobedient and disrespectful. Because I don't know if y'all heard, but she had even cussed at the lady. She was like, oh, you about to give me my shit. Like, girl. And then y'all probably don't know over here, you know, because I don't be live on here like that. But if y'all follow me on Facebook, my cousin is a teacher or whatever. I told y'all, like, it's like everybody in my family is a teacher. Like, this year, so she just my first cousin, and we was talking about it yesterday when she got out of class, and she was like, girl, I told my mama, and her mom is a teacher, my aunt, and she was like, I told my mama, I'm sorry, but the day a student put their hands on me, she was like, the day that a student put their hands on me, she was like, oh, that's it. So, you know, like, you do, that's why I said I had a lot of mixed emotions, because I always look at stuff from, you know, both point of views, which is probably why I do that, because I got so many teachers and stuff in my family. Like, so I see it from both ends. Like, my aunt is always coming home telling us stories about her students and stuff like that. My cousin be telling me stories about her students. So I see it from both sides, as a parent and from the teachers. But yeah, my cousin was telling me my aunt's point of view, and my aunt has been teaching y'all since I was like a little girl, like a long time. I want to say maybe like 25 plus years probably. And so that's been her only job. Like, since she got out of college, she been a teacher, like, from then to now. And my cousin was saying that my aunt was, when they was talking about it, my aunt was like, you know, like, we just living in times where, like, you that's what it is now. Like, you got to show these kids that you're not playing with them. And so I get that too, you know. Let's see. She said all this stuff they allow on YouTube, but they blocked that. Yep, they surely did. I never seen it, so I don't know what happened. I wish you could see it too, because that's what I was saying. Like, I wanted to know, are you on Facebook? Because I was gonna say, if you're on Facebook, I can send it to you that way. I can send it to you like on Messenger. And I'm sure if you type it in, like in the search bar, it'll come right up probably. Yep, it'll probably come right on up. But yeah, my aunt was saying, my cousin said that she was saying we living in a time where now you got to show these students, like, not to play with you. And she was like, this, that, you know, unfortunately, that's the only way they gonna know not to play with you. And then I meant to tell y'all this last night when I was on here. I was like, dang, I forgot to tell them that. But she had the nerve, the little girl, right, had the nerve to say to the students, and maybe I did, but to her friends basically, like, y'all just gonna sit there and let her manhandle me? Or she was like, well, she wrote that in a post. Yeah, they just sat there and let her manhandle me. And she was like, I'm ready to get in the field with anybody or something like that. But what she was saying to them, you know, when the lady was on her, like, y'all just gonna sit there. So I was telling my sister, like, these kids, she really wanted them kids to like intervene and like help her fight that lady. So not only was you being disrespectful, now you want your friends to do the same thing. But it's crazy. And y'all, my cousin, she looked like she little. Like, and so that's what she was telling her mama or whatever, is what she was telling me. She said, girl, I told mama, like, I'm gonna have to go there with them because they already bigger than me. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was on the floor. I said, what, fool? She said, no, they are. All my students are bigger than me. Girl, I hope you ain't never put in that situation, because, honey, she's not like big for real. So, child. Okay, if you inbox, it's on Instagram too. If you have Instagram, I'm sure you should be able to search it on any of these platforms, because it's like, you know, a hot topic right now. But yep, but I can send it to you. I had screen recorded. I didn't even hear about it. I was just like you. I haven't heard about it. Didn't know what was going on. I just happened to be laying down. My butt was supposed to be posting videos, but I was watching, you know, just scrolling when I was supposed to be working. And that's how I saw it. So I had screen recorded because it definitely was a topic that I wanted to speak on. And I wanted to have the, you know, the video so that I could show it to the people who haven't saw it. Let me see. I'm about to go up here just like they did. We ain't supposed to go in this way, y'all, but this is what my child come to. I made it on time. So we just gonna pull right on up here and park. Oh, let's see if we can get up in here. Let's see what my driving skills hitting like. Okay. Y'all, I did good today. I had Chipotle. The only thing that I had that I was not supposed to have was this. I wasn't supposed to have this apple juice. But other than that, I had my, I'm gonna eat off of that twice. Tanya got me eating this because she made her own at home, and I had saw her video and I was like, oh, that look good. I'm gonna try that. I did not think that I would like this, like rice and beans and lettuce and tomatoes. I was like, I can't eat that. But when I saw hers and I was like, oh, that looks so good, I went and tried it like 2 weeks ago, and I still hadn't uploaded a video. My first time at Chipotle. So this was my second time going back there. This was my second time going back or whatever, and literally it's expensive to me for $14 for that, but like I said, I do eat off of it twice, like 2 or 3 times. So, and it's fulfilling, like it fills me up. I hate going and getting food and not getting full off of it, or it don't have you full long. It is hot out here today. A hot day. I had to buy my baby some Claritin out of that pharmacy. And I got my cousin medicine because, y'all, I got a text message in my phone where I was telling her to take some Benadryl, and she was like, "No, mommy, please." And so I was telling my sister, and I was laughing, and my sister was like, "My niece don't want to go to sleep." So I had to give my baby some clarity because I had her taking them Benadryl. She got really bad allergies. And so when she take that Benadryl, boy, that be all she wrote. So I've been saying for the longest, like, when I finally do go to a pharmacy, that I'm gonna get her some Claritin, or what's the other one, Zyrtec, something different from Benadryl that's gonna make her drowsy. So I start giving her these, and then I probably give her the Benadryl at night, maybe. Because in my opinion, y'all may feel different, but I feel like other one, so that's what I like to give her. Let me see, let me tell her I'm out here. So I have some new ideas, y'all. Like, my brain, I just be sitting and thinking of stuff that I want to do or whatever. Like giving back to the community and just different little stuff like that. I want to start meeting like my cyber family, just different stuff, like having like hosting events and stuff where I can meet them. So I had came up with this idea this morning or whatever, and I was running it by my sister and Cliff or whatever. And so I had already told like our team, you know, like Tanya and Micah, I had told them about it. And so I think I'm gonna like get it up and going. Cause that be the only thing. Like, y'all, you can sit and think about ideas, you can sit and dream all day, have big dreams, whatever the case may be. Like, if you don't put no action or you don't implement, if you don't put none of that behind that dream or that idea or that thought, then it's just a dream. It's just an idea. It's just a thought. Like, you got to put some action behind it. So I had thought about it again today. Like I said, I mentioned it to them probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then it came back on my mind today. And I was like, I really need to do that. Like, I need to get it up and going or whatever for us. I think it's going to be a great idea. I'm excited about it. And I feel like everybody can benefit from it. I was telling my boyfriend, and I was telling my sister too, I was like, you know, this is something that will help all of us, like within our business, our brand, our platforms. Like, when I sit and think about ideas, like, I don't just think about me, because it's not just about me, you know. So I try to think like, how can everybody, you know, like, how can everybody gain from this? Like, how can everybody benefit from it? So I would never come to somebody with an idea, and I feel like it's very selfish. It's a lot of people that do stuff like that. I would never approach our team or even with my boyfriend and my sister, you know, like approach them with an idea and I'm gonna be the only one gaining from it, or it's only gonna be a benefit for me. Like, that's just selfish. So I think this gonna be fun, and the kids can be a part of it. Like, they can be involved. And y'all ain't getting on my nerves. I guess the service going out over here, y'all. But yeah, I had told them about the idea like in February or March in our family group chat. So those are 2 things I'm about to start doing. Let's see. Teresa said my son like Chipotle. Yeah, I like it too. I was really shocked that I like it. Like, I really was. The only reason because my sisters, they just kept down talking it like, oh, it's not all that. It ain't what it's hyped up to be. Like, oh, people just be hyping Chipotle up and blah, blah, blah. So, you know, that kind of like made me not want to go. Don't let nobody tell you about somebody. You figure out about that person by yourself. Don't let somebody tell you that something isn't good, or don't get this done, or you don't need to do this. Figure it out on your own. Like, don't let people deter you away from something that you want to do. Let's see. Is it Monaya? Said, I love watching your skits. Oh, thank you. We really appreciate you too. Thanks, thanks, thanks. I love making them too, y'all. It's so fun. Like, it is so fun. Because she would have been walked over here. Oh yeah, she definitely on the bus. I'm about to go. I ain't getting. This traffic is so bad, y'all. Stop coaching. Yeah, I'm gonna start back in July, and I'm trying to see like what my setup is gonna be. But before I start back coaching and teaching, I'm gonna reach out to. I don't speak to her in South Africa, and one is here in Georgia. And I know that I can speak to the both of them like directly, like I can get in contact with them. So I'm going to reach out to one of them probably in June, and I'm going to be being coached myself, prior to starting that coaching and stuff. Because, like, I feel like in order for you to pour in your game, and I don't like to have, because I love, love, love teaching people stuff. I love sharing knowledge. Like, I just love it. Like, I find myself doing it even when I'm not trying to. Like, when I'm just out in public in a grocery store or something, like, I find myself pouring into somebody, and like, it's not even like intentional. I'm not even trying to do it, but then afterwards I'm like, girl, you done sit up there and just really just poured into that person, or taught them this whole little, whether it's social media or if it's about credit or whatever, within like 20-30 minutes of holding a conversation with them. So when I start back, I just want to be like, rejuvenated, refocused, all of that. So I'm going to make sure that, while I'm doing like my self-care, like right now I'm on like my self-care journey, my self-love journey, that's going to be my last step prior to coming back and starting back mentoring and coaching and stuff like that. I'm going to get with one of my coaches and let them get me ready and prepared to get back in the game. But for right now, I'm just enjoying life. I really am. I'm just enjoying my family, my kids. Now she calling me. Girl, I done left your school. Jayla.
How are you?
I left the school.
Where are you?
I left the school.
How did you text me you outside?
Why did you not respond when I said where you at?
I was coming.
When was you coming?
You told you was working.
Girl, bye. I'm about to come back and get you. Now see, I done left her, now she looking for me. Like, I left the school because I know she would have been done came to the car. It's 3:23 and you just now walking out there. And she know I do not like getting caught up in that traffic. So when I didn't see her, I was like, oh. Let me see. Okay, she just gonna have to wait for a second, because first of all, I done text you and called you. Let me call my baby. Do I go this way? I get lost in this neighborhood too quick. Naya. Naya.
Huh?
Come on, get your stuff. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, I'm about to pull up.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Trying to call me with an attitude, y'all. These children are true. Hey, Geraldine. Netta said, right. Yep. So I'm going to start back in July. I'm excited too. Because I feel like last year I had drained myself. I had wore my little self out. And another thing, I feel like this go round, that's why I said I'm going to be being coached myself before I start back teaching and coaching, because this go round, I'm going to make sure that I have more structure. Did you lock the door?
Yeah. Where's Jayla?
Because we gotta go get her. I'm on live, so hold on. But I was just at her school to get her and she didn't come out. And you know she always be coming out first, so I had left after sitting there for a second. But let me read your comment. Uh-oh, this phone about to get too hot. But yeah, that's what I was telling y'all. So this go round, when I start back, I'm just gonna have more structure. Like last year when I was coaching and teaching, I have went to people's homes. I was doing virtually, like I said, and in person. I was giving people discounts and being underpaid. Like, I'm not doing any of that, you know. And I feel like last year I left a lot of money on the table, you know. And for me, it's not all about the money, but at the end of the day, like, that's what you exchange your time for, you know. So if I'm gonna be coaching you or teaching you, or you know, whatever the case may be, sharing knowledge with you that I paid for, because I invested and paid to receive this knowledge, like, how am I gonna be out here charging, like my boyfriend was calling it J prices, because he used to be fussing at me all the time, y'all. He was like, you need to charge your worth, and you know, like, you know a lot of information and you so knowledgeable with everything that you do and stuff, you know, like with business stuff, how to properly structure a business, credit repair stuff. Like, he was like, you done paid, I've sat and watched you pay a lot of money and invest to get this knowledge, and then you turn around and give it to people for a little bit of nothing. Like, this year I'm not doing none of that. So if you met up with me last year and I coached you or teached you or whatever the case may be, and you know that I was charging a little bit of nothing, try me this year. I'm not doing none of that this year. Like, I'm gonna be more disciplined, I'm gonna be more firm and more structured. And then it was like, when people would reach out to me, you know, like, hey, can I take your one-on-one? I was like, oh yeah, you know, let me check my schedule, or let me check my calendar, you know, and see what day I can get you for. And then I would just take them. Like, I'm not doing that either. Like, this year when I start back, it's gonna be a set day that I'm gonna have, that I'm gonna teach. So if, like, I had a lot of people, for example, and this is not to anybody, any one person, you know, so I don't want nobody to see this and feel like it is anybody that I've coached or that has taken one-on-ones in the past or whatever. But I would have a lot of people that maybe, oh, well, I work during those hours, like, you know, can you do it? They wanted me to accommodate them in their schedule. I'm not doing none of that this year. I'm just not, you know, and I take full accountability for my actions. And, you know, I'm a new entrepreneur. I've only been an entrepreneur for 3 years. So it's not like I've been doing this for 10 years. So, you know, I'm just learning and growing myself. But you definitely got to have discipline, and you definitely got to have structure, like point blank period. I would have people calling me on the weekends and I would answer for them. This is my business line. I would have people calling me after 5 o'clock when clearly my business hours say 9 to 5. And I would have people calling me and it could be like 5:30 or 5:10 and I would answer. I don't do that anymore. If you call my work phone at 5:01, I'm not picking up for you. I'm off. If you call my work phone on a Sunday, I'm not answering for you. I'm off. I'm with my family. I'm not working today. So it's just a lot of little stuff like that where's my child? It's a lot of little stuff like that I will no longer be tolerating or doing this go round. Where?
Behind that car.
Girl, you do not eat that, so don't open it. I can tell you what's on it that you don't eat. Don't eat it. Sour cream, stuff that you don't eat.
Where were you? Because I came out at...
Sitting right there, hush, because I'm on live. No, you didn't.
How do you know?
We was sitting right there. I pulled up at 3:10. I didn't leave here until like 3:20.
Why did you say you wasn't coming?
Yeah, that's what I had caught. I said, dang, I text her the wrong thing. So that's why I text back and said I'm at the school. Let me see what you said, Netta. Put your seatbelt on, Jay. Yes, love on them babies, girl. I knew it was a scary day, but I got so tickled when she said they out there with them blickies. I hollered. But I'm glad everyone was safe. Girl, she a mess. I'm glad they all was safe too. Netta said, girl, it's definitely about the money. You can't just give up. Ew. You can't just give all of you for cheap prices. I understand it's from the heart, but people don't ask for it. Yeah, and that's what I have to keep telling myself, Netta. Like, I have to continuously remind myself that they pay for Michael Kors, they pay for Gucci, they pay for all this other designer mess, you know, like they can pay you for this knowledge. So
Hello.
girl, hush. Why you got on Jelly, be quiet for real. Why you got on all that black?
Why you left the school? You didn't tell me. And
You out there in that black hot. That's why you had an attitude, because you got on that black and you hot. But yeah, I have to like always remind myself of that or whatever. So like I said, this year, like a lot, it's gonna be different, like for real. And my coaches always say that, like, you exchange time for money, you know. So even though you pouring into somebody, you giving them knowledge. Hey, stop. You're giving them knowledge, but at the end of the day, it's your time. So I have done one-on-ones with people where I charged them $30 gas money, you know, and it was one of them things where, like, when we finished with the class or the one-on-one, I'm like, oh, you could just give me some gas for coming over here. You know, I am not doing that no more. Like, that shit is dead. Definitely not doing that no more. Like, when you come, baby, you got to come correct. Like, we ain't doing no more $20 and $30. Like, no. So, and that's just what it is. Like, and for the people who feel like, oh, I'm not paying her for that, or that's too much, then go get somebody else. I'm not the coach for you, and that's fine, because me, I'ma pay, especially when I know what it's worth, and I know this person know what they doing and what they talking about. Baby, how much is it? Like, I had a female invite me to her event that she was hosting. and I turned the invite down or whatever. And so I turned it down for a few reasons. One reason was when I went to her page, she was like, hey, I'm hosting an event in Atlanta, I would love for you to come and blah blah blah. So when I went to her, like to check out the link or whatever, how much it was gonna be, it was $150, y'all. Think like 149 or something like that. I just remember like roughly 150. So if I had have known that she knew her stuff, and this is totally not to discredit her at all, but if I had have known that she knew her stuff and that, like this is a room that I want to be in, I would have gladly paid her that $150 to attend her event. However, like I said, like I was just telling y'all, when I went to her page, like checking out her page and stuff, we became an entrepreneur at the same time. So that's why I said it was a few reasons why I didn't go or whatever. One, that ticket was too expensive for me not to know what I'm getting when I step in the room. Two, you've been an entrepreneur the same time I've been an entrepreneur. So it was one of those things where like I'll always remain a student first and I'll always be teachable. But it was one of those things where I'm questioning, what am I going to get for $150? What value am I leaving with? What am I walking away with when I leave out of this, this entrepreneur event? So those are things that you want to ask yourself, like when you looking for a coach, when you looking for a mentor, when you looking for anybody that you trying to pay them for their time in exchange for their time to guide you or help you or assist you with anything. You always want to ask yourself, what are you leaving with? Like, what value am I gaining from this? And so me personally, like I said, is not to discredit her. I just didn't see a value in it. I didn't see a gain in it for me. And I'm not trying to attend nothing where it ain't no gain in it for me. So, and that's just that, people can call it what they want to, but that's what it is. Like, I want to be at tables where everybody winning. I want my circle, everybody winning. I want my team, everybody winning. Like, it's not just about one person. So, I got to have a gain in it too. So, I decided not to go, and I wished her well or whatever, and I turned the invite down. And then I was telling my boyfriend that, I was just breaking it down to him because he was like, oh, why don't you go? And I was like, because she been an entrepreneur at the same time I've been one. I was like, I'm not saying I can't learn nothing from her, because I'm always be teachable, but baby, you ain't even been out here doing this long enough, for me to see value in wanting to be in the room. Somebody go. We ain't gonna sit here and just stare at each other.
Call her pretty.
Shh, hush. And so, anyways, and I was telling him that my business coach, I shout her out all the time on Facebook or whatever, and I share her stuff. But my business coach had an event, and her ticket was $49. And again, I've worked with her before. She has poured into me before. I already know how she coming. I know she ain't playing. And she's been an entrepreneur for almost 10 years. So there wasn't no hard decision for me deciding on which investment I'm gonna make. $150 over here, and I don't know what I'm getting, or either I can pay $50 right here, and I know what type of information and what type of value I'm leaving with when I leave her event. And even with my coach, if she was charging $150 or $200, I would have paid her for that because I know how she coming. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when you find value in people, you gonna pay them what their price is. So I feel like last year I dealt with a lot of people who didn't see value in me. You know what I'm saying? They didn't see value or in me or whatever, or didn't feel that I was worth what I was charging. So this year I'm more confident in what I'm charging. Like, more confident in what I'm charging. And Those who get it. Those who don't, it is what it is. Like, either pay it or don't. It really don't matter to me. So yeah, and that's what come with like being a coach or whatever. Like, you have to be firm. You gotta be disciplined, and you gotta be structured. Like, you can't be out here playing. Go, hurry up. But yeah, you can't be out here playing, because like the minute that you play or you don't take yourself seriously, other people gonna play with you. Anetta said, I completely understand. Yep.
Jayla said it on her pen.
Oh yeah, she is. Let me get it. But yep, so this my little rant and rave for today. You know, like, anybody that's in business or whatever you doing, you know, like, just take it serious. Take it serious. And like I said yesterday, just know that you are the prize. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not, because you are. You important and you matter, and know your worth. Like, if nothing else, know your worth. And just know that all money ain't good money. All connections aren't good connections. And sometimes you're gonna have to walk away from some deals, and that's okay. Like, be okay with that. Sometimes you're gonna have to walk away from some connections, you know. Be okay with that too. And y'all, don't be afraid to network. Like, that's one thing. That's why y'all see me going to like a lot of events, especially if y'all follow me like on Facebook, because again, I don't post a whole lot over here. But that's why y'all always see me going to different networking events, because do not ever underestimate the power of networking. When I tell y'all, you don't know who you will meet, that saying is so true when they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. Like, that holds so much weight. Like, for real, for real. Like, get out here and network, especially if you're trying to build a brand, you working on your business, trying to get your business out there, baby. You can't sit in the house and feel like you can only be on social media marketing. You know what I'm saying? Or calling yourself networking with your Facebook cousin or your Facebook friend and stuff like that. You got to get out here in these streets. Get out here and talk to people. I was just talking to a lady today, and she's a nurse, and she was telling me that she want to start a YouTube. And she was like, girl, I want to start a YouTube so bad, you know, and telling me what she want to put on there. And I was like, you should start it. And I was telling her, I was like, you know, I'm on social media, and I was giving her my names and stuff because she asked. And she was like, girl, what's your YouTube? I'm gonna follow you or whatever. So literally just running into a stranger, you know, and giving her my social media handles, like, we connected like that. You know, I don't know how she may need me to assist her on down the road, or I might need her to assist me for something. So don't sleep on networking. Like, for real, for real. I'm telling y'all, like, get out here and network and be serious about you. Don't play about you. Like, this the year. I saw somebody put that up, and I had just put it up last week and said, I'm not playing with nobody about me. And I meant all of that. Like, be serious about you. Bet on you every single time.
Can you let these seat up? There go. There go.
Yeah, don't put that down.
What's
nowhere
all that
in here.
white stuff?
Cream cheese. Don't sit that down up in here.
I was gonna put that right here on the ground.
Put it on the ground.
Okay. I ain't eat all day.
Give me one.
For this Thursday.
I thought you gave your friends some.
They ate some of them yesterday.
No, you didn't share with them today.
Didn't I say I didn't eat? I ain't had time to get it out. Your little friends been in these chips. No.
Oh, I'm just asking because I don't know where y'all hand been. I can't be eating after no little germy kids. You don't let the chips got stale.
Not bad.
Stop begging. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that next time. And you better know I got that right in my pocket. So when you ask for something of mine, stop begging.
Girl, you beg and complain.
Like you.
I know.
Y'all, this what I do every day. This a day in the life right here. Go to 3 different schools. Drop somebody off at work. Right now, I'm not dropping off at basketball, but hey, I would be basketball or football. Step practice. This is it. This is my life. So now we headed to the last school to get Zay. And then we gotta go take Jayla to work. And then I'll go home for a minute and try to get some content posted. And then I go back and pick her up from work. And then I come home and cook. And then go to sleep. And then, yes I do. When I do cook, that's when.
At 12 o'clock.
That be after I get you. Why would I start cooking before I go get you? Then I got to stop and then come home and finish. So yeah, I be cooking
like
late.
3 hours. No excuse. 4 hours.
So then I go to bed and wake up and do it all over again the next day, y'all. It's so fun. Like, this is so fun.
Can you stop looking at me?
You stop looking at me. You finna get in the bag. Cause you don't put on all them black clothes today. You feeling a little dark. You trying to spread that dark energy on me.
Because you left me.
And I don't want that dark energy on me, baby. I'm bright and happy. I am trying to put this up here for y'all. Y'all ain't been had that. Or it wasn't working. Thank you, Netta. They keep taking y'all comments down. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. For everybody that tuned in. Like I said, I'm trying to be more consistent over here. And, you know, put my focus over here too without neglecting Facebook and my TikTok and Instagram. So it's gonna be a lot, but I'm keep pushing and keep going. Man. Be quiet. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Y'all be safe and enjoy the rest of y'all beautiful day.